I caught some footage that, quite frankly, has me a little spooked.
I hope it's a fox. Sound like a scream.
The fox said.
Screams.
Welcome to the crib. This is a 10 by 10 wall tent that I live in for the summer.
Have you ever felt like you're being watched in the woods? Imagine venturing out alone at night, only to realize you're not alone. What would you do if you stumbled upon something or someone you were never meant to see? Tonight, we're diving into the 4 most disturbing encounters ever recorded. These clips will make you think twice before setting foot in the wilderness again. Charles, known for his channel Son of a Bear, spent the summer living off-grid in the Blue Ridge Mountains, a peaceful escape from city life, until one day his paradise turned into a nightmare.
Welcome to the crib. This is a 10 by 10 wall tent that I live in for the summer. I'm living in this 10 by 10 wall tent for the summer. It's on a 100-acre property outside of Asheville in the Blue Ridge Mountains. This tent has 2 of everything. 2 windows, 2 doors, 2 outhouses. The property has a farm, several houses, tons of dogs, animals, even a pond. I rent the tent on a 100-acre property that borders a national forest in the Blue Ridge Mountains. I'm surrounded by mushrooms and plants, and I go foraging every day and build campfires.
A scream, human, terrified, but Charles was in a remote location. He shouldn't have heard another soul. And then moments later, gunshots.
And this one looks like it has a bite out of it. And this one. And there's one over here. Looks like it's holding some water. Huh? I think it's time to go.
Gunshots echoed through the trees. Was someone in danger? Was he in danger? To this day, no one knows what happened in those woods. No missing person reports. No news of a hunting accident. Just a scream and gunshots. A chilling mystery that remains unsolved. Dan, from the YouTube channel Exploring with Fighters, is no stranger to eerie locations. But on one cold night in November 2022, his exploration took a horrifying turn.
That's better.
Look at that. That's creepy.
Well, if we go around the back of the church and camp in the forest there,
Yeah.
we can have a fire because we're not on the graveyard. We're in the forest. Yeah, what the hell was that?
That wasn't a normal fox noise.
Could have been out.
It could have been, but that doesn't sound like a normal fox.
Right, come on, let's grab our stuff and set camp. It's getting cold already, so let's.
Walk right through the graveyard.
Yeah, if we walk through the graveyard, we'll go right to the back. Are you ready to go and find somewhere to camp?
The night began like any other, setting up camp, preparing food, and sharing stories. But then they heard something. Brushing it off as a wild animal, they continued their night. But then something hit their tent.
Dr. Pepper.
No. What was that weird noise? It just sounded like something way in the distance, but in the woods.
Oh, yeah.
Almost like a thump. Like a thumping hollow sound. It's just the weird woods. That's what it is.
I kind of feel better in this tent.
I hope it's a fox. Sound like a scream.
The fox said.
Screams.
Stop now. Some weird noises.
Yeah. The only thing I'm worried about is cooking the food in here.
It'll be fine.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll give it like 10 minutes and we'll start cooking it.
Yeah.
But it's an owl.
Oh.
Yeah, definitely an owl. Do you like the broccoli?
I'm going to try some now. I've never actually tried it.
It makes it all worthwhile. All the hard work that went into it. Oh!
Yeah.
Can you hear that walking around? What the? What the? I don't know. It could be an animal, but I don't know. I hit the tent.
They sat frozen, footsteps circling them, growing louder. Who or what was outside? When reviewing the footage, they discovered the truth.
Comes into the frame. There was definitely someone there. And it looks like they just take a look what was going on.
A man had been watching them, standing right outside their tent, motionless. And as soon as they moved, he ran off into the woods. Imagine spending the night thinking it was just an animal, but in reality, someone was standing just a few feet away, silently watching. In 2021, YouTuber Mattfield embarked on one of his most unsettling adventures yet. After hearing a disturbing story from a friend about a remote cave in Australia, he accepted a dare to spend the night there, alone. Unlike typical outdoor explorers, Mattfield thrives on pushing his limits, often venturing into uncharted territories with minimal supplies. For this trip, he didn't even bring water, planning to find a source inside the cave. After trekking for hours, he finally reached the entrance and climbed down a rusted man-made ladder. As he explored deeper into the pitch-black tunnels, he began hearing the sound of small rocks tumbling near the entrance, followed by something moving in the darkness. At first, he dismissed it as an animal, but as the night progressed, unease settled in. Around 11 p.m., while eating a can of baked beans, an eerie sound cut through the silence.
That is beautiful. Baked beans in a haunted cave. Oh my God. That was the sound. That is the sound. Did you hear that? Look at my arms. I got full goosebumps. It's the chains moving when I climb down the ladder. It's a big, heavy, thick chain. Wind can't move that. Holy.
Baked beans in a haunted cave. Oh my God. That sound, did you hear that? Look at my arms. I've got full goosebumps. The chains are moving, but how? When I climbed down, those chains were heavy. The wind can't move that. What made it even stranger? The air was completely still. No wind, no draft, nothing that could have caused the chain to shift.
That chain moved just then. It is 100% now. I heard it before. I'm 100% certain it's the chain that I walked in, that you climbed down into this cave on. It's moving. Now, you can't move that chain with wind. It's way too heavy. There is no wind coming in here. There's no wind even forecast. Holy. Oh my God. You must have heard that just then. Look at my arms, dude. Oh, this. Okay. Well, I've got my backpack back on and I'm booting on out of here. I just heard a sound. It's not normal. It's definitely not a normal sound and I'm scared. I'm not gonna lie. It's probably about 2 hours, 2.5 hours after I checked in with you guys, so it would be around 2 o'clock, 1 o'clock in the morning, and that sound was not normal. I'm getting out of here.
Matt realized he might not be alone after all. I'm telling you, the chain just moved. I heard it before, but now I'm sure. It's the same chain I climbed down. There's no way the wind moved it. There's no wind down here at all. Holy, oh God, you must have heard that. Look at my arms, dude. Rattled, he grabbed his backpack, ready to escape. But after the noises stopped, he reconsidered. Should he really abandon the challenge so soon? Instead, he moved closer to the entrance, hoping to make it through the night. Then, things took an even darker turn. Hours later, he heard a strange hissing noise, almost like whispering voices. Yet after searching the cave, he found no explanation. Could someone or something have been lurking in the shadows? Was he being watched? If a hidden group lived in the cave, why were they there? Matt wasn't about to wait for answers. As soon as the first light of dawn broke through the cave's entrance, he made his way out, never returning to that place again. Stay tuned, because the next story will leave you even more unsettled. Meet Fassel, a 78-year-old adventurer with an undying love for the great outdoors. His YouTube channel, Voyager Overland, is filled with breathtaking journeys into remote wilderness. But on one particular trip, he captured something that still haunts him to this day. It was October 26, 2024, a sunny day in the Alberta Rockies. Fassel, his wife Jean, and their 2 grandkids had set up camp near Ruby Falls, hoping to capture some nighttime wildlife for his granddaughter.
So Jean and I are out on yet another adventure, and last time we were out I caught some footage that quite frankly has me a little spooked, and I haven't quite decided if I want to show it yet. Now, it's not the first time that I catch something in the background while we're recording, like a deer that we didn't notice, or some hikers that we didn't see while we were busy winching the Jeeps out of a mud hole or something. But this was different. Now, I don't understand what I saw, and I can't explain it. So if you have seen anything like it, please feel free to let me know what you think.
He placed a trail camera nearby, but what it recorded was far from ordinary. A haunting figure with piercing eyes. But what made it even more disturbing, it knew it was being watched. The next morning, Fassel reviewed the footage, and what he saw was so unsettling, he chose not to show it to his grandkids. The video quickly went viral, sparking debates. Was it a ghost, a creature of the unknown, or something even darker lurking in the wild? But what if it wasn't a spirit watching you, but a person with sinister intentions? These are the 4 terrifying encounters caught on camera. What do you think happened in these cases? Were these paranormal forces at play, or something even more disturbing? Let us know in the comments below, because sometimes the scariest things are the ones watching you in the dark.